G'day gorgeous, it's Amanda Jane, and as you can see, you have joined me in my studio at home that I usually do my videos downstairs or outside. However, today I've been in this amazing studio doing videos for the modules inside a community that I mentor women in, and today we've been talking about money matters. Now, for the last couple of posts on Facebook, I have been talking about money and the importance of understanding your money blueprint when it comes to your financial destiny. I've had an overwhelming response, lots of emails and personal messages from so many of you asking me, how do I fix my money blueprint? What's wrong with me? I've got money, then I haven't got money, the bills are piling up, and I don't want to live the rest of my life with money problems and money worries. So rather than try and just explain it in a video, I've joined you inside my community here, and I'm just going to walk you through a couple of ideas to help you understand the money blueprint and where it comes from. And you'll see that as a mentor, how I teach and inspire and impact people through education and better understanding. You see, you don't need fixing, you just need better understanding. And this is an image of what I call a life wheel. In fact, this is a life wheel that we own, but you can move these with your finger in and out from 1 to 10 depending on where you are in your life right now for the 7 areas. Most people have money problems because of their programming from the age of 1 to 7 years of age. But here's the thing, money affects every area of your life. Every area is intertwined and each area affects each area. If you have no money, your health suffers, your love suffers, relationships, your personal empowerment is at an all-time low, happiness, and probably not happy in your job, your career, or your business, because money matters. It is what we use as exchange of value. So how do you change your money blueprint? Where does it begin? Here's the thing, each of us have an internal game going on when it comes to money, or as I like to call it, an internal thermostat set when it comes to the subject of money. So each of us have a set of beliefs. We have a self-image and emotions and a communication style around money. Now, depending on who you were born to, your environment that you grew up in, your teachers, the influence of people around you, your community, your parents' beliefs, the government, religions, all sorts of outside influence, that is the programming that you were probably given when you were a child from ages 1 to 7. What happens is most of us take those same beliefs and those ideals right through our adult life. If we grew up in an environment that wasn't conducive to having the right feelings and emotions and beliefs around money, we thought badly of it instead of all the wonderful things that money can do for us in our life and other people's lives, then we carry that influence right through. And so how do you change it? First of all, you've got to become consciously aware of your own thoughts. So here's a great question for you to answer. What did you see based on your early childhood programming around money? Now, for many people, we as children would hear our parents screaming and arguing, never enough money to pay the bills, more month at the end of the money than money at the end of the month. Do you know what I'm saying? Perhaps you grew up in a different environment where money was abundant, money was spoken about in different ways. Is it coming from fear or an abundance mentality? And the question that you must ask yourself is, were they my beliefs or their beliefs? Are they disempowering for me, or are they empowering beliefs? Are these beliefs that I have around money taking me closer to my life by design or further away from my life by design? These are questions that my mentor got me to ask myself, that took me away from what we call stinking thinking, because I didn't feel worthy of money, and in fact, every time I got money, and I don't know if you've read my book, From Frustrated to Fabulous, I share a story in here, The Pie Princess, where I started that business for all the wrong reasons. I used to get so much money in cash that I would just give it away because I wasn't wired for success. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel intelligent enough from all my childhood programming. You need to ask yourself the question, what is your childhood programming saying about you right now where you are? And so what are your feelings about money in general? Are they positive? Are they negative? Or are they neutral? Do you go around calling people with money stinking rich bastards, or wealthy people are greedy, or, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, or money's hard to come by? All these things and these beliefs that we tell ourselves, and we wonder why as adults we don't have any money, because money is energy. And I think I've said it before in a couple of posts, that money is shy and you've got to romance it. Money is a vibration and an energy, just like everything else in our physical world. And so depending on how you feel about money, is it going to be attracted to you or not? Because money goes where it's most valued and mostly appreciated. So what are your appreciations around money? Do you value it or do you not value it? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your emotions around money? And here's an insight into the truth. Money is not your problem. You are the problem. If your internal wiring and your vibration towards money is not serving you, then change it. And that's exactly what I did. So as you can see, I'm sitting here teaching about money. I teach so many things about living a purposeful life, living a full life, and that you were born to live your own set of values, not other people's ideals, not fitting into what society expects of you, but what you want. What are your hopes and dreams for the future? What is your financial destiny going to look like? It's all based on how you think, how you feel, how you speak, and how you act. And so if you don't like your financial situation, what would you want to do about it? So here's what you can do, gorgeous. Leave me a comment below. Ask me a question. If you know you've got stinking thinking like I used to have, your blueprint is not the blueprint that you know is going to take you to the end of your days living the life that you dream of, the life that you want and deserve, then ask me a question, leave me a comment. You see, this here is inside my private community. I mentor women through inspiration, empowerment, and impact them so that they can change their beliefs, change their words, change their actions, and go on and create a life by design. And if you want to know more, then I've put a link below here. You can watch the video, watch the web class, and see if I can help you change your life, impact your world, and go out there and get what you want and deserve out of this life. I mean, I have the saying, one life, no regrets. And if you're wondering, oh, well, how much is this all going to cost me, Amanda? Remember, there is nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity, and I'll be right up front with you. There is no catch, and I made a public announcement that I would leave no woman behind. I'll tell you right now, my mentoring that will change the course of your life, that can change your life forever, the lives of those you love and care about, and you can go out and impact other people, is a tiny $1.30 US a day. That's exactly right, $1.30 a day. So my question is, do you believe that you are worthy of investing $1.30 a day to completely change your life? And if you don't want to and you're not interested, that's totally cool as well. Just stay in this community because I'm always going to be sharing. But please understand, the message is a full lesson to give you the full picture, the full content. This alone, this topic, I have just spent the first 3 hours of my day. That's why I'm in the studio now with this dress on. The first 3 hours of my day has been on Money Matters, gorgeous. It is a big subject and there's a lot of work that takes you from here to here. It won't happen overnight. It does take time, but what I can share from my own experience is you can go from where you are now, because it doesn't matter where you've been. All that matters is where you are and where you want to get to. All right, gorgeous, that's it from me today. I'll see you here tomorrow for more Money Matters Gorgeous. Please leave me a comment, because I only want to give content if you are feeling that you're getting value and you are learning to turn your life around. All right, catch you tomorrow. See ya.